Hello, welcome back to my channel, and this is I Teach with Miss B. Today we're going to be talking about something very important, and that is the benefit of being an online tutor. Okay, the benefits of being an online tutor. So, like I said, if you watch my first video, which I'm going to put up here, okay, so if you click on my first video, you're going to see where I told my story about being a physical teacher. I was the head of school, and I was being paid 25,000 naira. Okay, so I was being paid 25,000 naira as a head of school, and I did all the jobs required for the head of school to do, and the pay was so poor and meagerly. Okay, so if you know 25,000 naira is like how many dollars? Let me say little less than $7. Is it $7? Mm, Okay, so little less than $10. Let's just say 10. Okay, so it's not even up to 10. Funny enough, it's not up to $10. So let's just say approximately $10, and that's what I get as a pay in a month. Now, in after a while, when COVID hit, although I was skeptical or I was dragging my feet to learn how to teach online. Uh, it got to a point where I couldn't take it anymore, and I wanted to travel out of the country to teach international students in the Asian countries. I wanted to go there and teach English. But then the thought came to me that if I could go there, why go there to teach them when I can actually stay here and still teach? And that was where I got the idea to teach online. Now, the first thing I did, like I said, was to get a laptop, get a headset, and get a Wi-Fi. These were the first major steps I took to start my online teaching journey. And then the next thing I said to do was to apply. So I did a lot of application. I did applications, international applications. I did national applications, but I was applying to a lot of companies until I was able to get the one that I was teaching. Now, these are the benefits of, let's go into the talk. Enough of my story. Let's go into the talk of the day, the benefits of teaching online. Now, so far, so good. I have had higher pay. Now, the first time I taught online, I think my pay was like 100K. And I was like, so I can stay at home, teach 1 hour a day, and then 100,000 naira. Okay, so the school or the company I was working for at that time, they were paying 3,000 naira, 3,500 for an hour in a one-on-one class. And then they were paying 5,000 naira for an exclusive class, for a group class. So a group class is a class of six, and then one-on-one class is like exclusive, just you and the student here. I hope you get the point. Now, so that was the pay I was receiving. So at the end of the month, and I got to do this like once a week. So the group class was like Monday to Thursday, and then the exclusive class was like in between, like 2 times a week. I had two exclusive classes, so I had 2 times a week. So at the end of the month, when I was done calculating, I was so glad with myself that I was able to make this high amount of money that I have never and as a physical teacher. So I'm moving on. Right now, the pay has even improved because things have increased. So the pay has improved, and I'm working with other companies as well that give me better pay. So you could see companies that pay as high as 8 to 10,000 naira per hour or 15,000 naira per hour. Just depends on your bargaining skills with the people in the company and what you're teaching. That's what we're going to talk about now. The first benefit I could say is higher pay. Okay. Like I just explained, higher pay. Like I was able to gain more teaching as an online tutor because we are being paid hourly. Okay, so as an online tutor, your pay is hourly. You hardly see the ones that pay you monthly, but what you get is hourly pay. They could pay you all together at the end of the month, but monthly, but consequently, your pay is calculated on an hourly basis. The second benefit is flexibility. Because I stopped doing all the morning running to school, physical classroom, hectic work, and all of that, I have my mornings to myself. So I only teach in the evenings, going from the evening to night time. Okay. So I only teach in the evenings, and this has helped me create time for myself. I'm able to travel, I'm able to go to anywhere because I can work from anywhere. Okay, so one thing that it has done for me, flexibility, has given me the flexibility to work anywhere. For the fact that my laptop is with me, the network is stable, I'm good to go. I can teach, I can travel, I can do anything I want to do. Another thing that it has done for me is experience. Okay, so over time I've been able to get a lot of experience. Now I now know how to teach the British curriculum, American curriculum, Canadian curriculum, Australian curriculum. I've known the difference between each of these curriculums because of the constant teaching, and I'm able to teach different students around the world. Yeah, not stereotyped to only my country. I'm teaching students around the world. So this has opened my insights to curriculum. Again, it has also made me to understand the different types of exams that students focus on based on their countries and what is needed. Okay, so if you are a tutor, this is another thing that it can do for you: flexibility. Another thing that it has helped me do is connections. Connection, good connections. Now, there are some parents that have been teaching their children for over 2 years. They don't want to go. Even if I tell them, hello, ma, I'm not able to, they will tell you, no, Miss Blessing, we don't want any other person. We want you to teach our child. Why? Because we have that connection. So you see us, in as much as we keep the professional base, or the professionalism basis, as the case may be, we are still able to have a rapport. Okay, so I have rapport with the parents, and they're able to tell me how the children are doing and how we can actually help the children get better in their academics. And again, I also get to connect with the students. So even if the parents want to drop, sometimes the children will say, no, ma, I don't want any other person, I want Miss B. And that is how it has always been. So connection is another thing, teaching online, or another benefit of teaching online. Moving forward, if you've watched to this point, I know you're actually learning something. So please click on the share, subscribe, and click on the notification button so that every time we come on live, you can see us, or every time there's a new video, you'll be the first person to get it. Okay. Moving forward now, let's go to the last benefit I think that it has for us is negotiate. Okay, why did I say negotiate? Now, the reason why you're able to talk to someone, or you're able to talk about your pricing details, you're able to talk about what you want, okay, and give them the conditions that necessary to get what you need for each time you need, each time you want to have your classes or whatever you need to start. Okay, so that's another thing that I think it has helped me do negotiation. And to list all of this in the description box. And if you need help on getting any of this, kindly let me know in the comments. Okay, see you in my next video.